What is going on? My Patriots, how y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, All-American Sports Network, Joe Davis Media Network. Man, I never thought I was going to ever have to say this stuff. But this is a crazy subject that I'm about to talk about. And it's about Antonio Brown, man. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Also, too, we on the road to trying to get to 100 subs. We're almost there. We're 60 subs away on YouTube. So why don't you go ahead on, take your butt and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell right now. Only place where you will be able to have you some real non-political like sports information. So while the music is playing in the background, let me go set this lighting up and tell y'all how I really feel about what's going on with what we saw today with Antonio Brown and company, along with Tom Brady versus the New York Jets. All right, I'm back. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, guys. Let's jump into this, guys. Now, y'all all know, put the music down a little bit, that when it comes to Antonio Brown, he has had a very, very tumultuous career, okay? And when I say a tumultuous career, we're talking about this man has been on the verge of almost not ever being able to play in the NFL again. Like, this has been a blessing for Antonio Brown to get a second chance because of Brady. Now, you know, a lot of people are going to say, well, he only got a second chance because Brady wants to win. Doesn't matter. He got that second chance. Brady put his name out there on the line for this man to come in as being as saying, I know he's one of the best wide receivers in the game. We can save him. I can be a mentor. And thank God that Antonio Brown had a chance to actually be with Tom Brady and actually get that opportunity. When I say he got this opportunity, I'm talking about he was able to get a Super Bowl win with Brady based upon all the stuff he went through last season. Okay, they gave him a suspension. He worked that stuff out with the whole, stuff that he had going on. So you would think that he was winning, right? You would think that he was actually winning. He was in a better position. Well, fast forward today, it didn't look like he was in that position because we all know that Antonio Brown has been dealing with for years mental health. We've said this ourselves as commentators on this platform when it came to sports, that Antonio Brown has been dealing with this type of stuff for the longest. Well, today, I guess he let the game got the best of him in the third quarter. Based upon ESPN's article, which I'll put below in the links, Tampa Bay Buccaneers coach Bruce Arians stated Antonio Brown no longer a Buc after the wide receiver rips off equipment, runs off field during the third quarter. So 1 week after he accused the media of creating drama, Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver Antonio Brown erupted in frustration on the visitor sideline at MetLife Stadium, leaving the field in the third quarter with Coach Bruce Arians proclaiming after the game he was no longer with the team. He is no longer a Buc. Arians said after the Buccaneers' 28-24 victory over the New York Jets. That's the end of the story. Talk about the guys that went out there and won the game. When asked for more details on what led to Brown's departure, Arians said, "I'm not talking about him. He's no longer a part of the Bucs." A source told ESPN that Brown was not benched. He quit. The source said he did not fly home on the team charter, according to another source. He just quit. Teammates Mike Evans and O.J. Howard attempted to calm Brown, who took off his jersey, pads, and undershirt, throwing his shirt and gloves to the stage. He did dash across the end zone while both teams were on the field and waved to his fans, and he went to the locker room. Arians told Fox Sports after the game that he was trying to get Brown to go into the game, and Brown refused twice, as Arians told him to get out. Arians added to Fox Sports on Brown taking off his equipment. Never seen anything like that in all my years. At that point in the game, the Bucs were down 24-10, but they captured the lead with 21 seconds to go when quarterback Tom Brady gave a 33-yard pass to wide receiver Cyril Grayson for a touchdown. Brady called it a difficult situation with Brown. He was not notified of Brown's dismissal until after the game. We all love him. We care about him deeply. We want to see him at his best. Unfortunately, it won't be with our team, Brady said, adding that he will continue his friendship with Brown and will encourage those around him to help him. I think everyone should be very compassionate and empathetic towards him. Very different things that are happening, Brady said. Running back Le'Veon Bell, who just signed with the Bucs and was Brown's teammate with the Pittsburgh Steelers, echoed Brady comments. I found out when we got to the locker room at the end of the game, Bell said. I instantly sent him a text to try to catch up with him real quick. Obviously, he texted me back, and I talked to him. He's still one of my close friends. Like, you won't hear me talking bad about AB at all. Obviously, I understand things happen, but he's one of my closest friends. I've been around a close teammate. Overall, good person. Some bad decisions making at times, but he's human, not perfect. And we'll continue to move on without him and keep moving forward. It's tough. Obviously, when I came over here, I was happy to be reunited with him. Unfortunately, it was only 2 games, but at the end of the day, I wish the best for him outside of football or whatever next for him. Guys, all I can say is when I see Antonio Brown, I see talent. I really do. But I also see a man who's got a lot of demons inside himself. This is Antonio Brown, who kicked his baby mother out when they were having their issues, put a restraining order out on this woman, and then turned around months later and said he was going to marry her. Now, I don't know if they're still together. I don't know his personal life like that, but she's been through the ringer with him too. And let me tell you something. When you're dealing with somebody with mental health issues, because I'm one of those people, especially when you're bipolar, it's very difficult. I mean, me and my wife both experienced bipolar. And when you're dealing with a bipolar person, the impulse decisions we make, we just make them. It's like, it just happens. I mean, I'm not saying we're to the point where dangerous is going to hurt somebody or kill someone. God forbid, no. It's just that when we get overwhelmed and upset, we try to find the best exit strategy for us. And in this case, his exit strategy was to walk off the field when he heard from the coach to tell him to go. Now I know a lot of people are not going to make sense to this. They're going to say we make excuses. He's this, that, and the third. You're going to have naysayers saying that he's spoiled. But in reality, this is what we've been dealing with when it came to Antonio Brown. He has the clear class sign. Now, I don't know who his people around him. I don't know his entourage, but whoever that is around him, if they see this video, they need to really sit Antonio down and ask Antonio what, well, not even ask, just tell Antonio that he needs to get some type of help mentally so he can be able to move forward with the next chapter of his life. Now, do I feel like another team's going to get him? I don't know. It's kind of late in the season, playoffs going on. I mean, at this point, it'll probably be next season. And even next season, I don't know what team will take a chance on Antonio Brown because of how he works and how he's wired. I mean, you're talking about a guy who can perform at his highest peak for one minute and at his lowest peak another. And a lot of teams ain't got time for that because everybody's trying to win now. And I respect that and I understand it. So hopefully Antonio Brown can get himself together and figure it out. I think he'll be a great, he can go into broadcasting. Still got plenty of money and choices on that. He can start his own podcast. I mean, he did Antonio Brown. I mean, he can still make a lot of money and still be comfortable. Not the NFL money, but still put himself in a position where he could actually have none of these stressors. He's just going to have to also put himself in a situation to have plenty of distance. That's another thing that I feel like Antonio Brown is missing a lot out of his life too. Because people like him that's kind of like me that's bipolar, we got to have some kind of schedule, routine, discipline. We don't have a routine or discipline. We're not able to function and do the things we need to do. Like me, my routine, my discipline is to be able to get up in the morning, spend time with my wife and my kids, go and do my YouTube stuff, and go throughout my day doing my regular job and things of that nature. So I feel like if he would have a discipline source like that, he'll be better off. But at this point, it's tragic. It really is. Now, you know, it ain't a laughing matter. I usually would trip about stuff like this, but I just can't because this is one of my favorite players, and I actually see a major sign of help. Like, he really needs help. Because to take off your shirt, your pants, and your gear in front of tens of thousands, maybe 100,000 plus people in a game, and then go give them a kiss goodbye and jog off into the locker room, and when your teammates are trying to talk to you, you're not even wanting to go on the team plane to head back to Tampa Bay. That lets me know that there is a very strong possibility that you have something up here going on, and it needs to be addressed fast. Guys, get in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that Antonio Brown really do have a problem mentally and it needs to be addressed before it gets worse? Do you think that he'll probably be returning back to the NFL soon? Or do you think that it's wrong for the Buccaneers coach, Bruce Arians, to actually dismiss Antonio for quitting right there in the middle of the third quarter? You tell me what you think. Please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I am out.